Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool and this is Gems of War. Hey, I have your weekly preview for the week of May 15th, 2023. We got a ADANA rework to talk about, a Kingdom Pass, the Soulforge, the World Event, the campaign, all that good stuff. So let's get into it. Let's start with the Soulforge, then we'll do the ADANA rework so I don't forget about it. And then we'll move into everything else, including the Kingdom Pass and all the stuff we normally do. Alright, so, first of all, the Soulforge, of course. Well, let's do the blurb, because it doesn't make sense if you do it later. Start your engines, new ultra-rare troop. Tesla's engine, get this troop with glory from the rewards tab of the shop. Kingdom Pass, the Kingdom Pass has started. Defeat the Kingdom Battle Crashers and unlock rewards. Horseless Carriage, experience a new world event with your guildmates. Play world event battles every day to unlock rewards. A Ravatar's Skull is still going on for 55 more days. Week of Adana, all Adanan troops gain 10% to their skills. Week of Mechs, all Mechs gain 10% to their skills. And bonus gold if you use Tesla's engine in PvP and Explore. Alright, Soulforge, because I always do it first. I'm going to keep that going. No matter what's going on. We got Paisia. Why? Okay, hold on. I'm screwing up here. We got Death. We got Guard's Avatar. We got Shade of Zorn. And we got Paisia. So I always like to put these in some order. Shade of Zorn is going to be last. He's one of the worst mythics in the game. And Death is also one of the worst mythics in the game, so that takes out two of them. We got Guard's Avatar is probably the best mythic this week. 24 red, yellow, brown, white helm, divine knight. Deal damage to all enemies boosted by my armor. Burn undead and silence daemon enemies. No good traits, but he's really good when you can't use Rowan or like Tesla or whatever. Hits all enemies. You can start him with 50% with Sir Quentin Hadley. Great troop to have in your repertoire, your whatever you call it, your whatever, your troop list. But yeah, Guard's Avatar, probably a top 25 mythic, not a top 10, but close to the probably top 20. Sits there with like Phoenicia, Guard's Avatar, Phoenix, Scourge of Honor. All of those are kind of in a group there in the top 20, but they're a little bit bougie to where you want to be a high level player before you start targeting those down. Alright, second would be Paisia. I think a slightly underrated troop. 24 red, blue, brown, Merlantis, Merfolk. Destroy all green gems. Create blue gems equal to the number of green gems destroyed. There are two independent 30% chances to devour a random enemy. Tough scales, celestial strength, aquatic. Pretty fun troop, I would say. Probably falls just behind like Guard's Avatar, Phoenicia, Scourge of Honor, all those. So probably top 30-ish with the 100 mythics in the game. It's in the top third. So it's definitely like a B- type of mythic, maybe a B. It's not a bad one if you're looking for something that you already got all the top 10s, all the top 20s. It's not a bad one to get if you don't have it. And then between Death and Shade of Zorn, I'm just going to go with Death because it looks way cooler. 20 red, blue, purple, Apocalypse, Undead Daemon, Death mark all enemies, deal 63 scatter damage boosted by my life. And yeah, it's not good. It looks cool, but it's not good. And Shade of Zorn's one of the worst in the game. 24 red, blue, purple, Groshnak, Undead Orc, deal damage to an enemy boosted by red allies and skulls. If the enemy dies, summon 2 Fists of Zorn. So just never ever used. Alright, what kind of legendaries do we got? Looks like some cool stuff. Carnix is okay. Crimson Bat is useful sometimes. Queen Mab used to be OP. And Yao Gui is OP. So Yao Gui's number 1. He might be the best legendary in the entire game. If you were ever going to craft a legendary from the Soulforge, this would be the prime candidate. So if you do not have Yao Gui, you should probably craft it even above Guard's Avatar. 15 red, green, Shintang, Elf Daemon. Deal damage to the first 2 enemies boosted by my life. Steal 4 magic from both enemies. Transform all purple gems to red. And it uses red, so it can hit those 2 enemies super hard, usually kill them. And then, if you have alignment, it can get itself right back up and kill the other 2 enemies. So, super awesome. Goes really good with Queen Titania. And like, you know, Taipan or Child of Summer. I think most people use Child of Summer these days. Flammifer, so yeah. Flammifer, Yao Gui, Queen Titania, Child of Summer is usually the team that I remember using with that troop. Next would probably be Crimson Bat. 15 red blue. Galvania Undead Monster. Deal true damage to all enemies. Gain 16 life. Deal double skull damage to wounded enemies. Undying and Divine Slayer. So if you package this with some other true damage, especially if you go like all undead, I think like Draculus or something, and then like Ghost Queen, and then a weapon, you can actually make a pretty good team that does like pretty much all true damage, I think. So not a bad troop. C+, something like that. You don't use it too much. Well, it's a legendary, so it would probably be higher than that. Yeah, it's probably one of those like B, like a Picea type of, you know, level of a troop. Carnix would be next. Not bad. Above average for sure. 15 red purple Adana mech. Create 5 skulls, then explode 10 skulls. Gain 69 armor. It's got spiked armor. It adds 25% of armor to skull damage. It's got armored, 25% skull mitigation. It's got impervious. So really good tank. It's just like most of the time you're going to have a better tank. You know, Gorgatha's better than this. Tina's better than this. Your hero's usually better than this. So, you know, we got it for... We're going to have to use it this week for the trials. And it's probably going to be your tank for that. Queen Mab. Queen Mab or who? Queen Mab or... I'm an idiot. Where's the last legendary? Was that it? That's it. Oh, Queen Mab's last. 15 blue-purple Glacial Peaks Fae. Mana burn all enemies. If there are 13 or more blue gems, gain an extra turn. Freeze a random enemy in 4 or 5 gem matches. So way, way back in the day. She used to be on like a meta team. Like Justice and something else. It used to have the best freeze in the game. Mana burn used to be better. You would almost always get this extra turn when you used her on the right team. She was back in the day type of troop. You shouldn't use her anymore, but she used to be really, really good, and shout out to that. Ooh, we got a shock hammer. I wonder where that's... I probably need to craft that, but I already did the world event. I'm going to have to look into that. I don't want to craft it here if it's available somewhere else, but yeah. Rune Gauge. It's the blow up the yellow gems for Adana allies, summon an Adana troop, status effect type of deal. Those are always decent to have. The Engineer's Drill, I'm using this in a couple of my world event teams. Explode brown gems, grant a random status effect to all mech allies, then summon a mech troop. Pistol of Adana. Drill Shooter, another decent one. Deal damage to an enemy boosted by Adana allies, then create a mix of 6 red and yellow gems for each Adana ally. Mecha Axe. Damage. Red and blue. Mech ally. Unfortunately, Tesla's not a mech because red and blue would be perfect for her. Doomed Opus, probably the best weapon here because of the, you know, that one time on that one day for that one guy when you're doing that one thing you do every 5 weeks. So good to have just for that every, Fire Sword. Then the Shock Hammer. I should probably craft that. But yeah, the best one here is the Doomed Opus. And you probably shouldn't leave this week without it because it's not going to be coming around for a very long time. But if you're like a mid-game player or a low-level player, I feel like other weapons here would be more useful to you because that one guy that fights you every 5 weeks isn't, you know, he's not going to care if you have the book or not. Maybe the Engineer's Drill is kind of the best thing here, maybe. Mecha Axe is decent, yeah. So whatever you need for the world event, basically. But yeah, that's the Soulforge. I would say Yao Gui is top priority if you do not have it. If you do have it, then go with Guard's Avatar. And if you already have both of those, make sure you have the Doomed Opus. So those are the top 3. Yao Gui, Guard's Avatar, Doomed Opus. Alright, let's do this Adana rework. It's going to take a minute. I better bring up Adana. And we'll do base rarity. I think it actually goes in reverse order on the thing. But I'm going to read this. Adana Rework. Tonight at Weekly Reset, Adana will celebrate a Kingdom Rework. Read more about it below. To celebrate Adana Rework, we'll be running a Kingdom Pass for Adana. Alright, I'm going to start with the Mythics and go down. Tina 9000. They changed Tina 9000 changed invention trait to unstable core. So it creates 3 bomb gems when it dies. It's not going to be very, it's not going to do much. Same thing with Ironhawk. Luckily, they did not change Ironhawk's 3rd trait. That's what everybody was worried about, and they didn't change it, so they didn't do it. They did not nerf Ironhawk, okay? So it's fine. Everything's fine. They did not nerf Ironhawk. You can still use it. It still is just as good as it was before. They changed its 1st trait. That's not that big of a deal. Tesla. Uh-oh. What'd they do to Tesla? Tesla boost ratio increased from 4-to-1 to 3-to-1. So is that a good or a bad thing? So for every 3 armor, you get 1 damage. Instead of every 4 armor, you get 1 damage. So she just got... They just boosted up Tesla. Buffed Tesla. Legendary trait Overclock now gives all mech allies 2 attack and armor when matching 4 or more gems. Okay, so they took away her 3rd trait, whatever that was. Maybe it was already Overclock and they just... Looks okay, though. So yeah, Tesla got a buff. That's good. She's now an even better true damage option to all enemies. Alright, Nutcracker. Mana cost reduced from 15 to 14. That's good. That's a buff. Changed mech shield trait to unstable core. Legendary trait armor supply now gives 5 armor when matching 4 or more gems instead of 4. So they definitely buffed Nutcracker. Reduced its mana cost by 1 and increased its armor supply by 1. That's good. Nutcracker always seemed like a slightly underrated troop, and now it's even better. But I don't think we'll use it, but it's, you know, slightly better. Dracos got a change. Spell's chance to destroy an enemy has been increased from 25% to 30%. So he got a little buff. Changed Mech Bond's trait to Unstable Core. So anytime anything here had Mech Bond, they probably changed it to Unstable Core. Ted 1000. Which is where? Where's Ted at? There he is. Ted 1000 changed Mech Shield trait to Unstable Core. Tankbot 2000. This guy is in the trials, and he's on the enemy team, so hopefully he didn't get too big of a buff. Name has been updated to match other ADANA mechs. I forget what it was called before. Spell will now also create 1 to 2 bomb gems. Change Firebrand trait to Unstable Core. So, yeah, not that big of a deal. I think that's a slight buff, but not much. Pantha changed Mech Bond trait to Unstable Core. Limpetbot changed Sturdy trait to Unstable Core. Gira Lee, mana cost has been reduced from 13 to 12. Solar, spell has been changed slightly. It now has a chance to destroy all bomb gems instead of gaining life and attack. Mana cost was reduced from 12 to 11. Changed Reinforced trait to Unstable Core. So it sounds like Solar got a slight buff. Not good enough to use it, but yeah. Royal Engineer. Spell has been reworked slightly. She? Is that a woman? That woman has a mustache? Wow. Well, shout out to her. She's got a sweet mustache. Royal Engineer. Spell has been changed slightly. Oh, it says he. What am I talking about? Where does it say she at? Maybe I'm smoking. Spell has been changed slightly, so he will summon a random mech and will now also create 3 bomb gems. Okay, yeah, whatever. I think I was looking at Gira Lee or something. Oh well. Rover 300. Name has been updated to match other ADANA mechs. Spell has been reworked. It still explodes a gem, but will now deal damage to 2 random enemies, then create 2 bomb gems. Researcher. Spell has been reworked slightly. There she is. Researcher. Okay, I was thinking Royal Engineer, but it was Researcher. Spell has been reworked slightly. She will now explode 2 gems plus 1 more for each bomb gem on the board. Okay. Flame Cannon, change Siege trait to Unstable Core. Clockwork Knight, spell has been reworked. It still gains armor, but that is now boosted by bomb gems on the board. It will also now convert all green gems to yellow. That's good, right? That sounds like a buff. That's good, because it used to be a random color. So now you know what you're dealing with instead of something random. Steam Turret spell now also creates 2 bomb gems. Change Mech Bond trait to Unstable Core. Mecha Rat change Sturdy trait to Unstable Core. Clockwork Sphinx got a buff. I definitely recommend... This is the one that I noticed earlier. Tesla's definitely the most notable thing that got buffed, right? Tesla. But Clockwork Sphinx might be the second best thing that got buffed. Boost ratio has been increased from 3-to-1 to 2-to-1. So for every gem destroyed, for every 2 gem destroyed, you're going to get 1 armor. So if you destroy 20 gems, you're going to gain 10 extra armor. It's going to be 55 instead of 45. And it used to be 3-to-1, so that's way better. So she's now even more strong for the early game. Put her with your Rowan super early. Sentry Bot spell has been reworked. It now cleanses all other allies and gives them 3 to 8 mana before creating 3 bomb gems. Sentry Bot. Where's Sentry Bot? Where the heck is that thing? Am I missing it? Sentry Bot. Where the heck is it? Man, I'm wasting a lot of time here. Let's do A to Z, I guess. Where's the S? Oh, it's right there. So cleanse all other allies, give 3 to 8 mana to them. That sounds pretty, like, better. I wish they would put, like, what they were before, because it's hard to remember. I wish they would put what they were before and then, like, put what they changed it to. Bombot changed a flame trait to new trait Unstable Core. So, that's all the changes. I think the most notable thing was definitely that they did not nerf Ironhawk. Second most notable thing is Tesla's boost ratio increased from 4-to-1 to 3-to-1, which is way better. And then, you know, Dracos got a little buff from 25% to 30%. And then the, some other things got a little buff that we never really used, but Clockwork Sphinx boost ratio went from 3-to-1 to 2-to-1, which is really good. So, yeah, that's most of the stuff I noticed. So Tesla and Clockwork Sphinx, and then the fact that Ironhawk did not get nerfed. Adana Kingdom Pass. As part of the celebration for the rework of Adana, we'll be running a Kingdom Pass for the next 2 weeks. The Kingdom Pass will introduce 4 new troops and 2 new weapons to Adana. Let's do the Kingdom Pass now, since it's on here too. They kind of made this look a little different, didn't they? It tells you how many encounters found today. That's good. You only need to get 5 crowns, right? Okay. So that's good. They cut it in half, and they show you how many you got. Ooh, you can get, like... It's going to take less time, too. It only lasts for 2 weeks. You can get 10 crowns... You can get 10 crowns a day. And... I think you get 2 crowns per Battle Crasher, too, if I remember that correctly. Anyway. We got General Edison. Let's go find him on this, though. He's the one that crashes in. Is he going to be on here? Let's just look at everything. I don't think I need to read the Kingdom Pass. During this Kingdom Pass, General Edison is a semi-rare encounter in quests, PvP, and Explore. Defeating him will give 2 Kingdom Pass crowns. Each crown earned will assist players progressing through the Kingdom Pass. Each Kingdom Pass level needs 5 Kingdom Crowns. He can be encountered up to 10 times per day. And then it shows all the new troops and new weapons. Tinker Dwarf and Bork 3000, they can be found in both reward tracks. They will start appearing in chests 2 to 3 months after the Kingdom Pass ends. General Edison, he can be found in the Royal reward track. He will start appearing in chests 2 to 3 months after the Kingdom Pass ends. Gear Slinger, this weapon is available in the free reward track. Once the Kingdom Pass ends, it will be craftable from the Soulforge during weekly events in Adana. Sparkhammer, this weapon is available in the Royal reward track. Once the Kingdom Pass ends, it will be available from the Soulforge during weekly events in Adana. Puppybot, this pet can be found in both reward tracks and can be encountered as a random pet rescue when defeating pet gnomes. Wasn't Sparkhammer the one that was in the Soulforge? Hold on a second. Shockhammer. Okay, never mind. There's a new tarot card. Alright. The tarot card for this event is the Ace of Runes. Once this Kingdom Pass ends, it will go into the vault after 2 to 3 months. Alright, so now let's just look at the Kingdom Pass, since we're already there talking about it. So yeah, this is the thing where you do the crowns. You go to Explore most of the time to finish them up. You do, like, Explore 1 with Rowan or something. Level up a class while you're doing it. Some high-level players that already have classes at 100 will probably just do Ironhawk. But you can get 10 crowns a day. You get 2 crowns per Battle Crasher. And it's only 2 weeks now, so it's way better. And it shows you how many you've encountered each day, which is, like, super good. We get Puppy Bot on the free side. Bork 3000. 12 brown, yellow, Adana Mech Beast. Destroy 39 gems, then create 3 bomb gems. More Puppy Bot. We got Tinker Dwarf, 12 blue, brown, Adana Dwarf. Give armor to an ally. If they are a mech, triple the effect. Getting yellow deeds. Well, Donna's yellow and red, so that makes sense. Unfortunately, we want purple and green, so I wish it was a different kingdom. But it's okay, we got a buff to Tesla, and they did not touch Ironhawk. And they buffed Clockwork Sphinx, all good stuff. Got some writs, got some deeds, got some gems, got some Imperials, some gems. Sparkhammer. Explode a gem. Give armor to all allies boosted by bomb gems destroyed. There's Puppy Bot again. There's that dude again. This is where the free side gets him. Puppy Bot. More chickens. Right? Why is it called Bork if it's a chicken? Wouldn't it be Bok? Isn't Bork something a dog does? I don't get it. Somebody explain that to me. Bork is something I say about my dog, not my chicken. Ace of Runes. 6 blue, Construct from Adana. Give armor to an ally. 4 armor to an ally. There's a 7% chance of an extra turn for each blue gem on the board. Wow, 4 armor. Puppy Bot. And here's this pistol, this gear slinger. Deal true damage to 2 random enemies, then create 5 bomb gems. I'm not, like, seeing anything super amazing. That one at least hits all enemies. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't see anything super amazing, but you do it anyway. Get the new troops, get the copies of the pets, get all the good stuff, you know. Might as well. Do that and Explore 1. Alright, so we did the Soulforge, we did the Kingdom Pass, we did the Adana rework. Let's check out the shop. Or the world event. Let's do the world event first real quick. The Horseless Carriage. Remember, I have a scoring video. I have a team video. They're both already out. They're both under 10 minutes each. Probably under 8 minutes each. They're super easy, super fast. And 3 teams on the team video. Scoring just straight to the point. Go check those out. Support the channel. The scoring video is on the chopping block. So if you're watching this right now and you did not watch the scoring video, at least go hit a like on it if you want to help me out. Tesla had a new steam carriage that she was excited to test out. We volunteered, and Tesla asked us to take it and help some of the nearby Tinker Dwarves in their mines to run it through its paces. Travel through Adana, helping Tinker Dwarves by collecting parts for them. It's a spell damage medal, so you want to hit all enemies with spell damage. The scoring was pretty easy. Just go check out the video, please. Gotta collect all your rewards. When I did my video this morning, there was only 1 reward available, so I only had, like, 1 little badge. I went up to Tier 2 so far. I'm probably going to hit Tier 3 eventually. But, you know, I think most people should just do the first 2 tiers. That's why I did it like that, and I think you guys should just do the first 2. But yeah, that's the world event. It's pretty simple if you know what's going on. Alright, shop. Let's check out the new shop troop. Get your spoils of war. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. This is always worth it. 1800 glory for 10 event keys. Stack those bad boys up for a week like this, or like last week. Alright, I already bought these Tesla's engines, but comes in with an Arcane Shield trait stone. That's blue-brown. 12 blue-brown Adana mech. Create 3 bomb gems, then explode 4 gems and summon a random mech. So we'll check out the trait stone. Blue-brown. See what you can fully trait. Blue, brown, all colors. Base rarity. Show all. Alright. Megavore, death below. Ironhawk, artillery support. Mother of Darkness, Bloodmark, Mistralis, Enchanted Wind. Varus Ra, Necromaster. Ulor has that Ancient Chill. Vashtagon has Curse of Madness. Emperor Corvash has Lion's Wrath. Does she have anything? No. You have anything? No. Anybody else? Anybody else? Forest Troll is always nice to have. Barkskin. Tangle. Let's see. Moira. Nothing. And yeah, I'm doing this off the top of my head, so I might miss a couple. But it looks pretty top heavy. So you want to check out those mythics. Make sure they actually use this trait stone. And then go trade them up. So Megavore, Mistralis, Ironhawk. Those are the three you're going to want to look at. See if they use this stone. And then hopefully you got enough to fully trait them. Because they're very important to have fully traded those three. Alright, the event key drop table is ADANA. It's the best one in the game. S tier, super duper, double S, triple S with a bunch of plus signs behind it. Make sure if you have event keys, just deplete all of them to 0. Because if you don't have 2 Ironhawks, you need to blow all your event keys this week. Now is the time. I hope you've been saving and not just blowing them on random stuff. So, let's go check it out. It's really hard, man. Just act like you don't have event keys. It's pretty simple. Just act like you don't have event keys until it's ADANA. Like, it's not that hard. I know keys, like, burn a hole in your pocket. Just, you need to switch up that mentality a little bit. Use all your glory keys. Use all your gold keys, and then save everything else. Like, you don't have to spend every single key you get. Unless you're a beginner, then you should. But there's a point in the mid-game, like the mid-mid or the late-mid game, where you gotta start saving. You can't just blow all your keys still. Alright, Ironhawk. It's kind of like you're a professional basketball player or something. The first year you're in the NBA, you're gonna blow all your money on stupid stuff. Second year in the NBA, you're gonna blow all your money on stupid stuff. Third year in the NBA, you might still be doing it. But by the fourth year, you're gonna start saving up and buying smart stuff. Or saving up for smart stuff. You're not just gonna keep blowing all your money. Same thing with keys. You don't keep blowing all your keys. Of course you do it for the first 2 or 3 months, but you don't keep doing it. Alright, Ironhawk is here. Super duper important, best troop in the entire game because it gives you 1 billion resources during a vault event. Artillery support. Double up on that, and you'll clear Explore 1 without moving your finger. Sparkinator's not very good. Tina 9000 is good. True damage to 3 random enemies. Gain a bunch of armor. It has 50% of armor to skull damage. It has 50% spell block. Creates 3 bomb gems when it doesn't die. Tina 9000 is like A tier. A+. Carnex is okay. Dracos is okay. Tesla is amazing. This is like a A+, S- type of... probably a S for legendaries. It's up there with Yao Gui. So you have 2 of the best legendaries in the entire game. And you have 2 of the best mythics in the entire game available right now. You got Yao Gui in the Soulforge. You got Tesla in the event key drop table. That's 2 top 5 legendaries. And then you got Tina and Ironhawk in the event key drop table. 2 top 10 mythics. These past 2 weeks, you could have like multiple top 5 mythics and legendaries if you've been saving correctly. Not blowing stuff on weird mythics and weird legendaries because they look cool, you know? Be smarter. Clockwork Sphinx is good. You should get it super early in the game, though. Bombot's okay. Yeah, this is real top-heavy. You're mostly going for Tesla, Tina, and Ironhawk. But that's really good. Hey, if you throw all your event keys and you don't get Ironhawk, maybe you'll get Tina, maybe you'll get Tesla. It's still a good thing. Alright, what else is going on? Let's check out everything that's going on this week. Alright, so today you're mostly going to be working on your campaign, your world event, and then looking at that Kingdom Pass, getting those crowns. Tuesday, faction assault is, I think, Tinkertown. I'll definitely have a video out at Reset for that with teams on it. Wednesday, is it PuppyBot? I think it is. That's cool, though. Kingdom Pass gives you PuppyBot. The Wednesday gives you PuppyBot. By the time this week is over, you should freaking have, or by the time these 2 weeks are over, you should definitely have PuppyBot fully ascended, I would say. Hopefully you didn't already orbit or something, or like go out of your way during a vault event to get it, because they're just giving it to you these 2 weeks. Thursday is Mechanist, an okay average C tier type of class. 50% start for mechs is probably the most notable thing it's got. Then this weekend, we have a repeat faction for Silver Necropolis, I'm pretty sure, which is notable because of Life and Death weapon. You can get a top freaking 5 weapon, too. Man, if I was a mid-game player right now, saving and saving and saving and following Sinnycool's advice, I would be getting Ironhawk, Tina, Tesla, Life and Death, Yao Gui this week. Holy crap. It would be amazing. This is when it pays off. This is when watching this channel pays off, right here this week. Or last week when you got the Wild Queen and the Wild King, you know? This is when it pays off, when you follow the advice of one person. So somebody let me know in the comments when you get Ironhawk or Tina or Tesla or Yao Gui or Life and Death later this week. You let me know and be like, yeah. And I'll say, good job. Alright, so that's everything that's going on. Let's check out the... What's on here? Ooh, some good stuff right there. Glory's good, too. All 3 are good. And then the campaign. What's going on this week? The advice from the fallen satyrs was simple. If anybody would know of a death god, it would be the followers of other gods, particularly those of war and death. A lot of traveling was going to be involved, so we headed to ADANA to see if we could get some help. Going to another kingdom, because they're bumbling around everywhere. Alright, Dominators. We're winning. See, this one's not as bad as people like... When people first saw Dominator, they're like, what? Why'd they put that in? It's not. It's one I skip all the time. But you're going to get to Tier 1 in PvP every week anyway, right? You should be. That's how you get glory keys. You can get almost 50 glory keys every week. You'll get almost 200 glory keys a week just from doing PvP. Think about that over a whole year, you know? You should be doing this anyway. It's not that big of a deal. Slayer, kill enemies. Already halfway done with that. Match yellow. I'm already, you know, going on that one too. Getting some keys, getting some writs, getting some books, getting a copy of the Skelefont. You guys are anyway. I'm totally free to play. And some armor, which is good for this week. You got Tesla, so it kind of tracks. But yeah, I think that's everything, right? I think that's everything. Let's go back to the Kingdom Pass. Yeah, that's pretty much everything. So, Ironhawk did not get nerfed. I think that's probably the top, like, headline thing. If it was a newspaper, it would probably be like, Ironhawk did not get nerfed. That would be the top thing. And then after that, it would be like, new Kingdom Pass is way easier. And then after that, it would be like, get all these awesome troops and weapons this week. You got Ironhawk, you got Tina, you got Tesla, you got Yao Gui, you got Life and Death. That would be like what the newspaper would look like, and those would be the things big in big bold letters. So, yeah. Like, share, subscribe, consider joining. It helps a lot. Tell your good about the channel, comment below. Thank the Lord they did not touch Ironhawk. Pretty awesome that they buffed Tesla. They buffed Clockwork Sphinx. Pretty awesome. Remember to comment below. Remember to hit that like. Join up if you want to be a center of the choir. And I'll see y'all for the faction video tomorrow at Reset. And then the live stream Wednesday at 11:30 a.m. EST. Epic Trials. Oh, I got to do that real quick. Ooh, before we go. I'm glad I remembered. ADANA. For you guys that hung in there with me, you get to see the trials. I almost forgot. Alright, so here's my team. Carnix, Clockwork Sphinx, Pantha, Limpet, Bot. Let me change my medals and we'll run a battle. It's going to be hard, though. I don't know if I should run this on live, or, you know, on Let's see. Medal of Anu. I guess I'll go all in on the Panther. It's already a long video, and here I'm gonna do an epic trial. I'll just like tell you the I'll tell you the strategy. I don't know if I'll show you the whole battle. We'll see how long it takes. Ooh! He'll come in during the trials. That's pretty cool. He does hit all enemies, though. That's gonna hurt. That might not have been a good thing. So do these early, and you can get this dude to pop in on you. So I want to get up Clockwork Sphinx, honestly. So blue and purple and brown. If not, then red. If not, then I guess green. Fine. Hitting me with skulls is okay. Carnix is a good tank. Limpet Bot is trash. Limpet Bot's on the bottom of the team. But Clockwork Sphinx is good. Panther is good. You want to hit stuff that, like, this thing's the most dangerous. This thing could get dangerous, but he's going to boost up armor, which makes this thing hit harder. So here's your tank. You want to cast it when he's starting to die. That way you can get back some armor. He's got that spiked armor, so definitely take skulls when you see them. This is your mana generator. Destroy all gems of a chosen color. Give all allies 55 armor boosted by gems destroyed. So pick a color that you actually use that has a lot of it on the board. This is the win condition. This is the thing that's going to kill stuff for you. It deals true damage to an enemy. There's a 10% chance to kill them boosted by their armor. They're only going to get more and more armor as we go up the epic trials. And some of their skills give armor. This thing gives armor. This thing gives armor to itself. This thing gives armor to itself. They're only going to get easier to kill. The percent chance for the kill is going to go up. Right now, it's probably something like 30% or 40%. It's going to go up to 50+% to kill. So you should be able to get it. So you should just mana generate for this thing. Instant kill, bang. Use skulls because that's spiked armor. We probably want to boost up our Carnix if we can real quick so it doesn't die. Poop pants. Alright, now we got this as our tank. So blue, green. Let's go with green. Might see me freaking lose. Okay, we got this again. I'm gonna hit this. Didn't get the kill. Let's try to get the Sphinx up again. It also gives our team armor, so it's okay. Just can't get hit by skulls. Alright, we got purple. Let's just do purple. They got skulls, that hurts. Get a brown extra turn though. We get skulls. Look at all those bomb gems, dude. It's gonna make the board to where we can't even get anything. Let's try to blow them up. Just for fun. Whoa! That was a lot. That was fun. Going for him for some reason. I should probably go for this dude because he's the only guy that can kill me. Let's see if this works again. Usually doesn't. Hey, it worked again. Alright, this. Got a bunch of blue. We got some yellow. I'm gonna go red. I need the Panther. Oh, luckily they didn't choose the skulls. I'll choose them. They're hitting me again. Dang, this guy just won't die. It's an instant kill. Come on. Green over here. Let's see. If I take that brown, they're gonna hit me with skulls. And that's the only move on the board. Thank you so much. Now my Sphinx is going down. This isn't good. Oh, I should have took the... Yes! Die, sir! This isn't as hard as I'm making it look. Okay, now I should probably try to kill this. Look at all that armor. Okay. Let's cast this. See, sometimes he does nothing. He's annoying. Alright, they killed that, but it's okay. I think we're still okay. Just need red and green. Red and green, come on. Not making a very good showing of myself. Kind of trying to hurry up and, get it on video. Okay, anything here? Come on, Panther, you got this. Red and green, red and green. Why'd I take purple? I don't know. Weird. Okay, Panther. Come on, Panther. Shoo! It's okay, you know. I could have played that way better. Got the Starry Puppy Bot. Feel like there's a bug on PlayStation, because I bought every single Starry, like, whatever it was called, Billy Goat, last week, and I did not get fully ascended, which it should get you to fully ascended when you do this. See, I'm buying it. I buy it every time. I don't know what's going on with that. But, yeah, we'll finish that up on live stream on Wednesday at 10:30 a.m. EST. That's my team for now. I reserve the right to change it later. Like, I'm thinking maybe this at some point, just to let that thing get out of here and die, and then we'll start our real team, which is these three. These three are your real team. This thing, in the beginning, you're going to throw it on the end because it's ass. But, you want Carnix up top to do that extra skull damage with its third trait, spiked armor, and it's a good tank. And you want your team like this to start out, and then keep doing this team until it stops working. And then the only thing you can really do to try to help your team if your team starts losing is just to put Limpet Bot up front and let it die, let it take some hits. But yeah, that's my team for the trials, and we'll see how it works on Wednesday at 11:30 a.m. EST for the final battle. Like, share, subscribe, consider joining. Helps a lot. Tell your good about the channel, comment below, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.